Hi guys, this is Logan with Vivid Glam Co. and today I'm going to show you how I created this fun pink chrome manicure. I'm using As If, which is a medium bright bubblegum pink with white shimmer. And then I will also be using our Chrome C16 Halo. Prep my nails before I go in with the dip powder. I use our Delicate Gel and our clear HEMA-free builder gel. I use the Delicate Gel as my base coat and top coat. I like to add a top coat over the top of my builder gel because I do go in also with 2 coats of our peel base. Since I am using a peel base, I'm going to go in with the glue and apply 1 full coat to all 5 nails and let that dry completely. You don't have to do this step, I don't always, but I decided to since I'm doing a video just because it is a helpful tip if you're using peel base. Sometimes it can speed up the dry time of your glue and can cause your dip powder to come off kind of splotchy where it's dried in places on the first coat. So if you do that, you should have no issues with your glue drying too quickly. Now I'm just going to go in and apply my first coat. Since I'm doing a 1-color manicure, this is going to be pretty straightforward. I think I show you the first 2 nails in regular speed and then I will speed up through the rest of this process. I get a lot of questions, especially from people who may be new to dip powder, about why I would lay my finger into the powder. There are quite a few different ways that you can actually dip. You can do the traditional way where you dip at a 45. You can lay in flat to the powder. There are people who will pour the powder over the top of the nail. It really is just personal preference, and I don't always do the same method. It's just kind of whatever I feel in the moment. A lot of times I will lay my finger in flat because I feel like the coverage is a lot smoother that way. I don't get any bunching or rippling, whereas usually when I try to dip in, I have more of an issue with that. I will say our solids are super easy to work with. So with my solids that are super buttery, I will dip more into those than I would like a shimmer or maybe a glow powder because they're a little more dense. Usually with glitters, I will always lay my finger in flat just because I find it gives me the best coverage. I encourage you just to kind of play around with what works best for you, because what works best for me or someone else may not necessarily be the way that you enjoy to do it. So just try a few different methods and see what works best. Now that I've done 2 full coats of As If, I'm just going in and dusting off any excess powder, and I am going to activate the nails. I'm using a generous amount of activator. This is what is going to harden and essentially cure your dip powder, so you really can't use too much on this step. I'll usually go in with 2 coats and then sometimes even go over it one last time. Then you will let that dry, and I will show you my filing process. It is sped up, but I thought it would be beneficial to some of you just to show how I shape the dip powder after I have applied it. And this step is just personal preference. I like to go in with some rubbing alcohol and my stiff nail brush to really clean off the nails and get any of that dirt and debris off of there. I'm going to be using gel on this manicure, but if I was going to be using the dip top coat, I would go back in and activate a second time after the nails dry. But now I'm going in with our delicate gel, and I'm going to show you the chroming process. I have our Flash Cure lamp ready, and I'm going to go in and put a full coat of the delicate gel over my nail. You want to make sure to get as close to the cuticle as possible without touching the skin, because wherever you place this gel is where the chrome is going to stick. So if you do miss a little sliver around the edges, when you go to chrome, it's going to be missing from that area. So I really like to take my time on this step and make sure everything is nice and covered, everything is smooth, because the chrome will also pick up any lumps and bumps. So you just really want to take your time. Now I'm flash curing for 10 to 15 seconds, and then I will just go in with a small amount and gently rub it all over the nail. The chromes do come with this little applicator, but you'll see here that I personally prefer to use my finger because I kind of ditched the little applicator and just start doing it the way I prefer. But you can do whichever way you would like. You can use like a makeup sponge, whatever, Q-tip, but I personally prefer my finger. Once you have it how you like it, just go in with your little soft dusting brush and dust off any excess powder, and then move on to the next nail. You're just going to repeat the same step on all 5 nails. Once you have applied the chrome to all 5 nails, since we did only flash cure the gel, we're going to go in with our nail lamp and fully cure. I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds, and then I also applied a layer of delicate gel for my gel top coat and cured that for 60 seconds. Now I am finishing off with my Scales of a Mermaid cuticle oil. If you are someone who is struggling with dry cuticles, I highly recommend purchasing a few oils to keep on hand and use throughout the day. This has been what has really changed my cuticles, and they are so much healthier and look so much better than they used to. And that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed this cute, fun, pink summer mani. Please like, subscribe, comment. It helps me out a bunch. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.